Hello again, Cecil County in the world. Rob Turnside here for Cecil TV. It is the 13th of October, Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, and indeed a fine day, a little bit of fallish out there, and a wonderful time to welcome one of our favorite guests, Tracy Reynolds, always from Cecil Bank, formerly of Cecil County Arts Council, now of some yet to be named nonprofit. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Rob. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great for an old guy. One foot in front of the other, try not to fall down
Well, that's great
so far.
so far.
Anyway, what is this new nonprofit you're involved with?
So I have recently joined the Foundation for Cecil County Public Schools. They are a 501c3. It used to be formerly called BPAC, which was Business Education Partnership Advisory Council. And what the foundation does is we support the school system. So we support the teachers, we support the students, we help them get some of the things that they need that unfortunately, due to budget cuts and things of that nature, you're not able to do. So it's a really worthwhile organization, and some of the things that the students come back with their ideas, you're just mesmerized that we have such bright minds here in our county.
So you really involve the students?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really
It's a
cool.
hands-on organization.
Has any enterprising student say, can I just bring a wheelbarrow up to Cecil Bank and fill it up and bring it back to my class?
They have not done that yet.
That sounds kind of like a scam.
That does sound a little bit like a scam. It
And
does.
aren't we going to talk about scams and fraud and stuff tonight?
We are. Because fraud is so prevalent, and especially now, it's prevalent every day, but now that we are going into the holiday season, there are a lot of other schemes out there that people are susceptible to, especially on the internet, emails, Facebook, things of that nature. So,
And the phone too, right?
and the phone, yes. I mean, you get these numbers from people, people call all the time, and it's these weird numbers, and you're like, well, who is this? And they answer them, and they start talking to them.
And sometimes they call, and I'm just confused as to what to do. I mean,
Right? They act like they know you. Especially somebody like you, because they may see you on TV, they see you at an event where you're playing, and they think that, oh, let me call this guy up.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
Well, I'm hoping the next time it happens, you can help me out.
I will certainly try.
Do you have a Facebook page?
I do have a Facebook page.
Cool. And you also have a website.
I do.
And how long have you been working for Cecil Bank?
I just had my 2-year anniversary last week.
Senior anniversary?
2-year.
Oh, 2-year.
2-year anniversary.
Okay. So you've given us advice over the shows about, investment and taking care of your money. And tonight you're going to talk about fraud, computer, phone, Facebook, email, even in person, right?
Even in person, yes. Yes.
What's some advice you can give our viewers?
So the first thing that you should do is if you do think that you were scammed, you should act immediately. You should contact your bank. You should contact the credit card company to freeze or close your accounts. You also should immediately change all your passwords and your PIN numbers to that account because you want to minimize the risk. Even if you don't believe that they've taken any money, but let's say you gave them your account number. Well, now they have that. You've been compromised. So you want to do everything that you can to mitigate that risk in the event it happens like today on holiday. Well, the banks are not open today. So you have to wait until tomorrow morning before you can get in there to reopen a new account or so on and so on.
Yeah, because my wife has gotten calls from people saying they're from Publishers Clearinghouse and they want to send a check to her if they could. They just give her bank account number and they'll send a check.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you, the other really good one is you won the lottery and we're going to send you $1 million. But first you have to pay the taxes. So I need you to go to the bank and wire me $10,000 to cover the taxes.
People fall for that?
People fall for that all the time. Well, I just won $1 million. So what's 10 grand? I got to pay the taxes. So they come in and they sit across from my desk and other associates and we're like, yeah, you won the lottery that you didn't enter? Who called you?
Right.
So on and so forth.
And
it
then there's
happens
the
all
one
the
where
time.
has something to do with tolls or speed cam or
Yeah, the
parking
the
violations.
newest thing is they get your phone number and they send you text messages. So you immediately think, oh my God, I'm going to get pulled over. My car's going to get impounded. Well, have you been on the road? Have you been over that bridge? Did you go to that state recently?
Yeah, the Baltimore parking ticket. I haven't been in Baltimore in 2 months.
Well, there you go. It's probably a scam. So it's really important when stuff like that happens and you document it, you take screenshots of those things, especially if you click yes or you click the little link in there and you go through the steps and you put your information in, that you document everything that you did and you monitor your bank accounts, because sometimes it might happen today. They might not hit your account for like 2 or 3 months because they just get all this information and they store it up, and then they just
so you forget.
And then they go through and they bam, here you go.
What are the warning signs of a suspicious contact?
Well, if you are picking up your phone and your phone's ringing and it says potential scam on it, don't answer it.
Right.
Okay. If somebody's calling you and you can't understand them or they're saying things, well, hang up on them. Never, ever, ever give your phone, give your account number or give your credit card number over the phone to somebody that you don't know, especially if it's something that you have no idea. Tell them that they need to mail you the bill, or you're going to come down to their office and you're going to pay them in person. There's nothing wrong. If it's legitimate, these people will wait. You will get, physical correspondence through the postal system.
Right.
Watch these emails that come and say you've won something. Look for misspellings in the email. A lot of times they are very quick to do that. They change a letter, especially an A. They might use that @ symbol, and you just glance over it and you're like, oh, this must be legit. No, it's not real.
Right.
So
I imagine lots of people every year really get taken for millions of dollars with this kind of stuff.
A lot of people do. But the good news is that 99% of the time you can mitigate your loss if you act accordingly and you report it immediately. So what you need to know your rights. You need to know that most of the time with a credit card, your liability is $50. Debit cards usually don't have a liability, but it's how fast you can get to the bank and you can get it shut down. A credit card is easier to dispute than a debit card.
I would dispute it, or the bank would dispute it?
Well, you would dispute it. You're going to make that phone call. But a lot of times on a credit card situation, you can just make a phone call. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
A debit card, you have to physically sign something. You have to go into the bank. So, either way, they're going to shut your card down and reissue you a new card.
Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope our viewers out there are paying heed to what Tracy's saying, because she's putting it down, and you don't want to lay it down unnecessarily to the wrong person.
No, don't do that.
What else, Tracy? We hit it all?
I think we hit the majority of it. Just watch your accounts. Make sure you're prevalent to phone calls, you're prevalent to emails. And if it feels like it's too good to be true, it probably is. So there's nothing wrong with waiting a couple days before you respond.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks. We look forward to your next exciting installment.
I will be back next month.
All right. Thank you.
There you go.